के लिए आवाज चेक करते हैं पीछे तक। ठीक है तो हाथ उठाइएगा। जैसे जैसे समय बीत रहा है वैसे वैसे कंफर्मेशन बढ़ रहा है कि जो महातार बाबा ने कहा था लड़ी महाशय को दीक्षा देते हुए कि क्रिया योग पूरे विश्व के सभी राष्ट्रों को जोड़ेगा और सभी प्रकार की कष्टों से समस्याओं से मुक्त करेगा, ये कहा था। ये भी कहा था अगर किसी को ऐसा लगे कि बहुत पूरा अभ्यास नहीं कर पाता है तो थोड़ा अभ्यास भी इस चीज को एहसास करा देगा कि मानव के जीवन का लक्ष्य एकता की स्थापना, जुड़ना, इसके अलावा और कुछ भी नहीं। As every day is moving ahead, then we realize better and better that what Mahatar Baba expressed about future, that this Kriya will bring unity among all nations and will be able to solve all problems of the life, all kind of problems, whatever you see. And also, it was clearly explained, if somebody is not able to practice complete Kriya Yoga, they should also realize even little bit practice will bring this realization that there is a hope in only one thing, eternal unity among all. Work of each and every person is to celebrate eternal unity and to work for it, to live this principle. आज के क्लास में ये छोटा सा विचार आया था। Kriyayoga reveals the truth that behind each and every creation, whatever name and forms we see, there exists only this self-realization, Atmagyan. Try to say anything, write any letter, for example, A, or Z, A, and up to the Ha, as this vowel and consonant altogether up to Ha, any letter, or combined to letter, or any structure, energy wave of any kind, visible, invisible, any structure in plant kingdom, animal kingdom, have this only song, self-realization, nothing else. अच्छी तरह से इस चीज को जान लीजिए। जितनी भी रचनाएं पूरी दुनिया में है, चाहे दृश्य और अदृश्य हो, ऊर्जा के रूप में और परमाणु के रूप में, कोई भी रचना, बैक्टीरिया, वायरस, पेड़ पौधे को ले लीजिए, जीव जंतु को ले लीजिए, सभी रचनाएं एक ही गीत गाती है, सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन, आत्मज्ञान। अगर उसको सुन सके तो हम कैसे सुनेंगे? उस गीत को कैसे सुने? सुनने के लिए एक ही तरीका है कि हमें आइडियल लाइफ जीना है। For each and every creation within this universe having only one song, repeatedly singing again and again, self-realization, Atmagyan. If you are not able to listen it, then how to listen it? We should have ideal life. What is the ideal life? Very easy to understand. This is called the I plus deal. Try to do all kind of dealing with the self alone. All kind of dealing means try to know about self, our behavior. When I listen, when I talk, when I see, when I smell, when I taste, when I touch, when I walk, when I do any work, or we rest, we have mental reasoning power. Whatever we are doing, let us only practice this. I have to deal with myself alone. That is ideal life. If I am dealing with you, I should have only one thought. It is God has become your presence, nothing else. It is Parabram which is manifesting in your form. Other than this, there should not be any thought. How to realize this truth? When you practice that I means self, I have to deal with whom? There is no any other word. Again this. And how to write this in better way? This is the I. This is I have to deal. There is no any other word. Then what is this? I have to deal with whom? With I. All kind of dealing is with self. I should this circle we should make, nothing else. If I am walking, I should feel myself. What is the purpose of walking? Self-realization. And I'm using my ears to listen. What is the purpose of listening? Self-realization. Atmagyan. When I smell, I taste, I touch, I imagine, I use my logic. With the using of logic, imagination, if I do some activity with the leg and arms, with anything, we should realize only the purpose is self-realization. If we are thinking other things, then we are going to invite all kind of problems. Material problem is problem which we call the physical illness, sickness. Psychological problem, that is the mental problem. Spiritual problem, ignorance of all kind. If remember ideal life, what does it mean? Ideal life means whatever life we have. Life means all kind of activity, animation, all kind of work, whatever we do, that is dependent on life. During all activities, we must practice this ideal. Deal yourself, that's all. If you practice this, then our problems will be solved permanently. Greatest problem, we will die one day. The way victory over death. You will leave this earth. You will enter into invisible place willingly. Then you will again return back willingly. This is what we have to do. अच्छी तरह से याद रखिए आइडियल लाइफ का मतलब क्या है लाइफ का मतलब क्या है लाइफ का मतलब लाइफ की वजह से ही हम चल रहे हैं खड़े हैं देख रहे हैं बोल रहे हैं सुन रहे हैं जितने प्रकार के एनिमेशन है क्रियाकलाप है सिर से पैर की उंगली तक लाइफ की वजह से ही है ये जो लाइफ है इसको किस तरह से इस्तेमाल करना आइडियल लाइफ आइडियल का मतलब क्या है इस लाइफ के द्वारा हम अपने को ही डील करें अपने में ही एकाग्र हो हम चल रहे हो पर्पज हो सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन हम है कौन हाथों से काम कर रहे हैं हम है कौन ऐसे आंख नाक कान स्पर्श इंद्रिय मन बुद्धि से जो भी काम करते हैं एक ही लक्ष्य है कौन और हम हैं कौन का सूत्र याद रखिए वेद का परब्रह्म के अलावा कुछ है ही नहीं इसका अर्थ ये हुआ कि परब्रह्म हमारे स्वरूप के रूप में प्रकाशित है जब सिद्ध कर लेते हैं तब उसी समय ये सिद्ध हो जाता है परब्रह्म ही सब रूपों में है जितनी भी रचनाएं हैं परब्रह्म सभी रचनाओं के रूप में स्वयं प्रकाशित हो रहे हैं एक ज्ञान होते ही अज्ञानता खत्म हो गई समस्या गई तो जो महात्मा बाबा ने कहा था लहरी महाशय से क्रिया योग विश्व के सभी राष्ट्रों को जोड़ेगा ये सभी प्रकार की समस्याओं को दूर करेगा ये भी एक क्रिया योग समुद्र है ये लोग सोच सकते हैं कि इतना क्रिया कैसे हम कर पाएंगे तो ये भी कहा स्वल्पमत से धर्म से त्रायते महत्व है इसका अल्प अभ्यास भी बहुत बड़ा कल्याण करेगा हमारा बहुत बड़ा कल्याण किसमें होगा तुम इसको याद रखें जीवन का लक्ष्य एकता है जुड़ना है अलग होना नहीं है ये है लेट मी अगेन रिपीट इट व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ लाइफ Because of the life I'm standing, I'm talking, I'm listening, I'm using my eyes to see. I use my nose and tongue and all touch perception, my logic, my mental activity, all because of the life. The life should be associated with the consciousness of ideal. Ideal. Ideal means the life should be used to deal with the self. That is self-realization. In future I will tell you, if I write I will prove that is singing only one thing, self-realization. If I will write I will I will prove it that Ka is also singing the same. If I will write A or I will write Z, it is the same thing. Each and every structure, each and every form, each and every letter, each and everything having only one song, self-realization. That today what you will do. But problem is that when you practice ideal life, it is not allowed to criticize anyone else. It is not allowed to use our mind or reasoning to prove that person is bad. That person is good, this is good and bad. If you are in this kind of lifestyle, you cannot practice ideal life. You will not be able to deal with your own self. To decide again till you are learning Kriya Yoga, till you reach to the stage of highest realization, to experience that God has become all. Till that stage, have only one thing. Never try to use your logic to prove that anybody is bad or anybody is good. Let us have this example in India. Mahatma Gandhi and Godse. Godse is very bad because he put the bullet on the chest of the Gandhiji, who practiced complete love for all creation. Godse is very bad. Gandhi is very great. Yes, what you say, okay. But I to realize what is the aim of Gandhiji, in what way Gandhiji wanted to leave the body. Because nobody was listening to Gandhiji. Everybody was having desire to divide the nation. They are practicing fighting between Hindu and Muslim. They are practicing casteism. Gandhiji was against of that. But nobody was listening to Gandhiji. Gandhiji lost his desire of surviving 125 years. He was praying and praying to the God. Now God take me away. But what should be the process of taking me away? If someone put bullet on my chest, if I leave this physical universe by chanting the name of God, and I demonstrate no fear of any kind, I want to live in this way. Same thing happened. When Godse came, God selected Godse because he is the only person who had perfect hatred towards Gandhiji. Therefore, Godse was selected. When he put 3 bullets in the chest of Gandhiji, he never become like this or frightened or get surprised. He stand still. You fire a bullet on somewhere else, on the wall or anywhere, anybody standing there, they will say, what happens, what happens? Gandhi stand still. Just he invited God, say, come, do your drama. As Jesus invited Judah, come and fulfill your dream drama. The Godse came and he did his work, what Gandhiji wanted. Gandhi demonstrated absence of fear, folded hand to Godse. He did pranam. And he said, Hey Ram, Hey Ram. Then we have not to criticize Godse, but we should not become Godse also. We should become Gandhiji. Not criticizing Godse does not mean we have to transform ourselves in the form of Godse. No. Self-realization means transformation of human consciousness into the great prophet like Mahatma Gandhi, like Buddha, like Kabir Sahib, Mahavir Swami, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, like these masters, Lari Master, Gyanatarik Tirshagiri, Paramhamsa Yogananda. Let us decide from today. Do not use your logic or power of mind or life force to criticize anyone, to have complaint, and to think that, oh, person not good, oh, climate is not good, oh, it is too hot, it is too cold. Do not criticize even climate. Do not criticize anything which you feel. Through our mind, I feel you are there. Then I have not to criticize. Where my mind is observing your presence. If I think of you, only one thing I have to think. It is Paramam has become your presence, nothing else. This is important message you should remember. इसको फिर से हम दोहरा दें. चाहे आ के बारे में, का के बारे में, ए या जी के बारे में, कोई भी रचना लीजिए, कोई बैक्टीरिया या वायरस लीजिए, धूल का कण लीजिए, अदृश्य रचना की कल्पना करिए, अदृश्य पेड़ पौधा का किसी भाग को ले लीजिए, पत्ती हो, फूल हो, जड़ हो, तना हो, ऐसे जीव जंतु के प्रत्येक रचना यही एक गीत गाती है. आत्मज्ञान, आत्मज्ञान, इसके अलावा कुछ भी नहीं. उसी आत्मज्ञान को आप ज्ञान प्राप्त करिए, आत्मा, अपने अस्तित्व का. अपने को जानिए. अपने को जानने को आइडियल कहते हैं. डील करिए केवल अपने को. आज से शुरू करिए फिर से. और ये भी याद रखिए, जो दिन रात काम में लगा रहता है बीमार नहीं होता है. जो कहता काम में थक गए, अपनी आलोचना किए, काम में कैसे लगे रहेंगे. सभी प्रकार के कामों का बराबर महत्व दीजिए. गहरी नींद में सोना भी एक काम है, जगना भी एक काम है. सोने और जगने के बीच में कुछ और चीजें होती है जिसको कल्पना कहते हैं, स्वप्न देखना कहते हैं. फिर पैरों से काम करना, हाथों से काम करना, पूरे शरीर को कर्म में लगाए रखिए. और कर्म इसलिए लगाए रखेंगे कि अपनी अनुभूति करना है. और अपनी अनुभूति करेंगे तो कहेंगे क्या, जो अनुभव होता है परब्रह्म के अतिरिक्त और कुछ है ही नहीं. आज से इसका अभ्यास फिर शुरू करिए. एक डायरी बनाइए. आप कितनी बार, कितने मिनट तक, कब कब किए. Start practicing from this moment today and make a diary that how many minutes you practice, how many minutes you practice, and how many times you practice. Make a diary. Do not note down that I have not practiced that this period, this period. Forget that. Write only when you practice. This is for today. ये आज के लिए. Let us practice double breathing, followed by stretching, relaxation. दोबारा में श्वास प्रश्वास के साथ अंगड़ाई ले. Let us bow down to our devotion we have in Kriyayoga Meditation. क्रिया योग में हम अपनी भक्ति को नमन करें. अब हम बैठेंगे. Now we will sit. आंखें खोलें. Open eyes.